Hey everybody, 3KO Games here, and we have a brand new hero in the Goblin Portal. Let's jump in and talk about Caelen. There's Caelen, sitting there playing some loot, looking down. He's part of this Garrison guard family. I kind of don't know what he's guarding right now. He's probably not a great guard. Just looking down, playing some songs. There go the goblins. What's he doing? We don't know. But anyway, Caelen is a 5-star blue wizard of this Garrison Guard family. Just as a review, the Garrison Guard does a couple things. They start out the battle with a Mega Minion that gets stronger in HP and stronger in attack for how many heroes, 1, 2, 3 heroes that you have of this family on your team. 20, 25, and 30% HP, 100, 120, and 140% attack. And that just, boom, Mega Minion to start out the battle. Kind of nice. Excuse me. Then the very important passive for this Garrison Guard family is that every 4 turns, it removes all wither effects from all allies. So if you're going up against goblins that have wither and they reduce your attack and your defense after 4 turns, boom, this guy is going to wipe it clean. So pretty nice. Looking at the stats for Caelen, 1044 team power without emblems or limit break, and I actually don't think that's the highest. It seems like every new hero is bumping up by 1, but I think we've seen a couple higher than that. But you know, it's still excellent stats here for Caelen. 1128 attack, 1067 defense, 1617 on the health, and even higher, of course, once we turn that max power preview on. 1521 attack. That's pretty crazy. And it makes sense, I guess, when we look at Caelen's special skill, which is average speed. It is called Soothing Melody, and it is another Mega Minion, a stronger one than he starts out with. So this Shield Guard Mega Minion has 60% HP and 160% attack inherited from the caster. So every turn, that Mega Minion is going to give a slash attack and a half. And that slash attack could be as high as 1521 attack power. So it'll be a nice, solid slash attack. More importantly about this Mega Minion, it safely cleanses the latest cleansable status ailment from all allies each turn. They are starting to use that vocabulary, safely cleanses, to mean it's not going to trigger Erlang Shen or Pepper Flame or whatever, one of those war equalizer type heroes that work in other wars as well too, and raids and stuff, but you know what I mean. So we've got a minion that's going to cleanse every turn unless you get rid of that minion in right away, which is not likely. Then all enemies fall asleep. We've seen this mechanic before. I don't ever think they've gotten it quite right, or it just seems to be built up to be something more interesting than it is. That being said, I think for Caelen here, the falling asleep mechanic, it could work. So when an enemy falls asleep, the target can't attack or gain mana. Fine. So, you know, even if you don't hit an enemy, they are going to gain a little bit of mana each turn. And that little bit can't happen while they're asleep. Also, slash attacks. Those can't happen. So that's what you're delaying. While they are asleep, all damage dealt to the sleeping target is increased by 70%. However, the sleeping target is woken once it takes damage, which seems to conflict with the 70% increase. But then, however, this excludes damage from minions and fiends. Okay, so you've got Caelen. He's bringing a shield guard mega minion. You bring in a hero that brings in fiends. And you put those enemies to sleep. And now you're in business. Especially if you have a passing lane where you can just send tiles where you already killed an enemy or something like that. Because you're sending tiles, you're letting turns pass, but you're not waking anybody up. And instead, you are dealing this big slash attack. It's not a slash attack, really. It's a mega minion hit. It's 160%, so it's well over a slash attack. You're dealing that every turn, and if you have a fiend hero, they are doing their attack every turn, and the enemy's not doing anything. So this could work. Hopefully you've got tiles that you can send it up in that passing lane, or you have to choose, one hero that I guess we'll wake them up. That'll be fine. Because as soon as any tiles, on color, off color, doesn't matter, because even off color is going to do 1 HP damage, and they'll wake up right away. So this fall asleep mechanic has been a little disappointing in the past. I think with Caelen you could make it work. You got to be smart with it, but it could be really interesting. Could be a really strong hero, and that is everything about him. I think this is the only brand new hero they've got. We've got Shimmer Scale also featured. Vanya also of this Garrison guard family, and then the rest of the excellent goblins, of course. So I have a couple summons to do. Let's do a couple of those. Oh, sure. And then jump back here and see that we don't really get anything with 3 pulls, but whatever. Ishtak. You might get a boots, you never know. And William. Okay. Nothing crazy exciting to report, but there's my review on Caelen. Thank you for checking it out. I wish you good luck if you are doing some pulls in this summon. And we'll see you next time.